Hundreds of swimmers and volunteers are getting ready to make waves this Friday at Belle Isle in a fight against cancer. It's called the Motor City Mile Open Water Swim, and it's just one part of the annual Swim Across America event. Patrick Weiss is with us now, the event director for that Detroit swim. He's also a cancer survivor and has been involved for years with this program. Can you just tell us a little bit about this swim, how it works and how it got started?
Well, Swim Across America funds cutting-edge cancer research, and the unique part about our event is that all of the money stays local. So we partner with the Rogel Cancer Center, University of Michigan, and so all the money that we raise from our event will go to University of Michigan's Rogel Cancer Center. We will review a number of potential promising cancer research projects, and we will fund hopefully two, depending on how much money we raise. When we first started, we funded one. We've had the good fortune to sometimes fund two in 1 year. So we will fund those. And then if those projects show a lot of potential and promise, then the hope is that something larger like the National Cancer Institute or somebody will pick up the funding and then move it to the next step.
Tell us a little bit about how you got involved. I understand you yourself had a battle with cancer years ago.
Yes, I was a swimmer and I had cancer, and this was 7 years ago, and it was coming out of that and knew that they wanted to bring the event to Detroit. I happened to know the director of the organization, so I called to see if they needed any volunteers, and he said it was a strange set of circumstances that I was experienced in swimming, and then I knew how the situation, the event was put on, and that I was just coming out of cancer treatment myself. And so the next thing I knew, I was the co-director of the event, and that was 6 years ago, and now this will be our 7th annual one.
And that was the history of it. So I know that, of course, several groups are coming together across the nation to be a part of this. Tell us a little bit about that and how Detroit factors into that.
Well, we are one of the more recent ones. I mean, they've been doing it for quite a while. We brought it to Detroit. There's only, so many, pretty much they happen on every weekend in the summer, so there's only so many cities that you can do. But there's about 23 cities now. And so we are probably the most recent one. That we started again 6 years ago. This will be our 7th one.
Okay. Why is this mission so important to the swimmers that come out? I know you said that before we got rolling that you guys have over 100 swimmers a lot of times.
Right. We have a variety of swimmers. Some of them are cancer survivors. Some are swimmers that had family members that had cancer. Some swim to raise money for a current family member or a friend that maybe has cancer. Some will swim in memory of a loved one that had cancer. So everybody's got sort of their own reason for coming. We also have what we call angel swimmers. So if somebody wants to come down and let's say they're a swimmer but they're not really comfortable with open water swimming, they've been in a pool mostly, we have angel swimmers that will swim beside you to kind of be there in case you get a little freaked out because you're swimming in the river. The event is a beach swim. We call it a beach swim. We're not going all the way out into the main channel, the Detroit River. We begin and end at Belle Isle Beach, and it's a rectangle course that parallels the beach. And so we have a quarter mile, half mile, 1 mile, and 2 mile lengths. So there's 4 different lengths that you can do.
Is there still time for folks to register if they'd like to be a part of it?
Yes, you can go to swimacrossamerica.org/Detroit. You can show up the day of. The registration is at 7 a.m. We do have a minimum fundraising requirement, but all that information is online. But we have a lot of people that will show up. They'll see a story like this and they'll show up the day of with some friends, a group of people, and so we're always happy to take people at the very last minute. Okay,
and real quick, I know you guys have raised a lot of money over the years with this project. What's the goal this year?
$100,000 is our goal.
$100,000.
So we're at 77 and change right now, so we've got a couple more days, but the goal is 100,000.
Okay, well, let's make that goal then. Well, thank you so much, Patrick, for being here. Swim Across America's Motor City Mile will take place Friday at the Belle Isle Beach House. That's at Oakway and Riverbank Drive in Detroit. The fun starts at 7 with on-site registration and check-ins, and the swim begins at 8:30. And you can find out more information and also register online. Just run a search for Swim Across America.